Yo, what is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where Mr. Fresh Frash, also known as J Frash, friend of the channel, has sent us in some Shundo Kyurem battles, along with Ho-Oh and Dragonite, a couple of strong flyers, and a couple of dragons as well in the Master League. We're going to see how this team performs, and I think Kyurem is a pretty underrated pick ever since it got access to Glaciate. Really strong move that's going to debuff the opponent. And oh man, he's playing Pokémon, who is kind of a Master League specialist, so this should be a great battle. We've got the Ho-Oh Mirror. They're going to incinerate each other. Let's see when they decide to throw. Going to build up to Sacred Fire and go for the Sacred Fire, not wanting to debuff himself. I would imagine a no shield here from Monahan, and does get the attack drop. That's really nice. Gets the attack drop, another Sacred Fire from the other side, and doesn't get the attack drop. So this going in the favor of J-Frash so far. Brave Bird coming through. Will we see a shield come up? We will not. And this Ho-Oh is still so healthy. We see the safe swap into Kyurem and going for that Glaciate immediately. Now this is going to debuff your opponent's attack. So this is going to potentially allow Kyurem to get to another move. It's going to actually force Dialga to throw its energy. Iron Head should knock out here. Super effective steel against ice. And we're going to wait out the full switch timer here. And maybe Ho-Oh comes back. No Dragonite. Oh, and Dragonite's going to be locked in here against Zacian for a little while. So this is not ideal. You see Pokémon building up a ton of energy here. Building up a ton of energy because wants to have energy for when the swap into Ho-Oh, but Monahan actually going to throw the superpower here with Shadow Dragonite and then swap in Ho-Oh. This is really interesting. Does he let it go? No, he's going to shield. Ho-Oh one away from Brave Bird, doesn't get there. Does Dragonite have enough left in the tank to win this game? Lots of energy. We see the swap. You just need Claw here. But you're probably going to need to get to 2 moves against Zacian, right? I don't think you can Dragon Breath it down. Gonna need to... Oh. And that's a GG. Wow. Good game to start it off. Not quite enough. And very well played from Pokémon. Queuing into the next battle here. Fresh Frash looking for some redemption. And you see that ranking, dude. Already has hit Legend. Already has hit Legend this season. Very impressive. Your boy here still hasn't done it. Is Rise washed? Maybe. I guess we'll see. Will Rise ever hit Legend again? Maybe it was just a fluke the first 13 times. But hopefully we get there eventually. Looks like he's got some Q times. J-Frash flexing the Q time elo, and now he's playing Rainy Man. The weather outside is frightful. But Ho-Oh is so delightful. I don't know, man. That was kind of weird. Going for the Brave Bird immediately. Maybe the opponent... Maybe it's because the opponent won't expect him to throw right there. Swaps in Kyurem, man. Breaking Swipe's going to hurt here. But going to elect to take it on the chin. Ow. In comes Metagross. Oh, I don't like this play from the opponent. Because even though you can just take this and farm down... You're going to give Ho-Oh a potential massive farm down here. I guess maybe if you get to like double mash, that'll be threatening. But Ho could potentially even shield once and incinerate all the way down. Let's see. Will we see a shield come up? No. Going to take the first mash. How is J-Frash going to play this? He's going to commit a shield, farm down. Going to come out with maximum energy. So you can probably just blind Brave Bird here, expecting Ray. And that's what he's going to do. Then you probably swap immediately. Ray will get to a Breaking Swipe here, which is not ideal. You kind of have to shield at this point. Shield the Breaking Swipe. Oh, Excadrill. Even... Oh, man. Rock Slide coming through. This is going to do a lot of damage. But not enough to KO. J-Frash going to farm up the maximum he can. The superpower should still be enough, even debuffed, and just needs to get to a Claw here. Gets off the claw. And will this be enough to take out Rayquaza? Even debuffed it is. Rayquaza, not the bulkiest Pokemon, definitely more attack weighted. And a very nice win from Mr. Fresh Fresh. Very nicely done. And sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. Oliviero G making his legend push. Terrific battler in the Master League. We're going to see the Kyurem swap met by Zacian, so not ideal. However, you are going to get off this Glaciate to debuff them, and I wonder if after this debuff you can live a move. I don't know. Can you tank a potential Play Rough or Close Combat here? Play Rough does a lot. You barely live. Oh, gets to the second Glaciate. I don't know if this is enough, though. I don't think Zacian has to shield. Yeah, Zacian lets it go. But this makes this farm down pretty comfortable for Ho-Oh. Wild Charge would still hurt, but it's double debuffed. So yeah, you definitely let it go. Wild Charge does a little less than half. One away from the Brave Bird here, so you can safely just do one in Brave Bird. And probably get the shield from D-Knight. You already lured out the Zacian, which is probably their hardest counter to D-Knight, and it's Groudon in the back. And yeah, yikes. Oliviero had to shield the Brave Bird to give himself a chance here, because if you shield the Brave Bird, he can probably just stay in with Dragonite and play out that mirror, and then they would do a ton of damage to each other, where Groudon might have been able to close. It would have been close, but now I think we see J-Frash just in a commanding position. Dragon Claw comes through. Another move from Groudon. I'm going to actually shield it just to preserve some health, because it's really the Dragon Breath damage is what you're looking for here against this Dragonite. Shield once to be safe. And that's a G to the G. Let's go. Lots of big names he's queuing against as well here. On to the next one. Who dares challenge Fresh Fresh and his dancing character? You see these queue times in the Master League, man. Next opponent, Ho into Zacian. Zacian's everywhere, it seems. They swap into Dialga. This is probably his best Dialga answer, the Ho-Oh, so he's just going to stay in. The awkward thing is you got to deal with that Zacian in the back, so. Swaps into Kyurem after getting the shield. Gonna shield the Iron Head here, makes sense. The fact that Zacian swapped out immediately also might tell you that it doesn't have Wild Charge. Might be Play Rough Close Combat. Glaciate coming through, lands. Does he get the Dragon Breath down? He doesn't. That's tough. That's so tough. But wants to preserve Switch. Needs to keep Ho-Oh aligned with the Zacian. You are going to get to chip it here with a Glaciate, but Zacian can overfarm here quite a bit. Eventually probably Close Combat and then dip. I would presume it's Double Dragon, though. I would presume it's Double Dragon. Oh, lets him get off another. This is a bit of a misplay, I think, by the opponent. Lets him get off another. Saves all that energy. And just look how oppressive Dragonite is, man. Look how oppressive it is. By the time Yveltal takes out Dragonite here, it's gonna have taken a lot of Dragon Breath damage. Yveltal is one away from the next Dark Pulse. Has to throw right away since it was a little bit ahead. Dark Pulse gonna knock out here Ho-Oh. Or do you even come in with Ho? Do you come in with your Dragon Breath user? Comes in with the Kyurem. Going for the Dragon Breath down. Gets it just barely. Gets off a free Glaciate. It's gonna force Zacian to throw the move to win CMP. And I don't think the Zacian has Wild Charge. Let's see. Does it? Does it have Wild Charge? It does! Oh, I spoke too soon. Tough loss. It was like things were so bad for a bit, and then it was like, wait, maybe he has this. Maybe things are looking good. And the Zacian did have Wild Charge. Yo, Master League players, what's like the standard moveset for Zacian? Is there a standard? I feel like I see every combination. I feel like I see play rough, wild charge. I feel like I see play rough, close combat. I feel like I see close combat, wild charge. Is there a standard? I feel like I see all three combinations there. Anyway. Ho into Dialga. That was too quick, right? Or am I tripping? I don't think he was quite at the Draco. But going for the Sacred Fire here. Draco is 60 energy, right? So it would be 20 Dragon Breaths. Anyway, Sacred Fire coming through. Gonna let this one go. Doesn't think it's enough for Draco. It's an Iron Head. Oh, I guess there is like the potential for Thunder. But no, wait. Thunder's 65. I'm losing my mind. I think I'm losing my mind. It's a good song, right? Safe swaps. Kyurem, which is kind of risky. Kind of risky. Gonna take the Avalanche here. It is neutral damage because of that Dragon Ice typing. Gonna go for the Glaciate. This would maybe KO from here. Neutral damage against Mamo. Draws the shield. Oh, and gets off the Claw. Opponent probably thought he could have farmed a little more. Claw coming through. Knocks out. And it's basically a wasted shield. Okay, but not over. Well, yeah, it's kind of over. You still have a shield. I forgot he still had a shield as well. You simply just shield one with D-Knight, and you're good to go. I think Gira would have needed to like Ominous Wind Bait and then land Shadow Ball, which I don't think it was going to be able to do before a Dragon Claw. So yeah, pretty chill set. That was actually a very quick video. Quicker than I thought. But Fresh Frash showing his legendary team with his prized Shundo Kyurem, his Hundo Shadow Dragonite, and Ho-Oh, of course, who is a really strong Pokemon in the Master League. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see in the coming week. I think we've got all three leagues, Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and we've got the Evolution Cup, which is kind of like the Vigoroth, Dusclops, Celio type meta, Dragonair. So let me know what you guys want to see in the coming week as the meta starts to shift. I'll also be making my Legend push over on Twitch, where I'm going to try and be streaming 2:30 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. Wednesday, I do have some personal stuff I have to do, so I won't be streaming on Wednesday, I don't think, unless maybe I decide to do it at a weird time. But that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.